When I tried launching my VM, I kept getting this weird kernel driver error, and at first I thought my whole virtual machine was cooked. But after checking the logs and digging into the driver files, I found out the main VirtualBox driver was either missing or corrupted inside the Windows drivers folder. And once that happens, VirtualBox literally cannot talk to the Windows kernel anymore, so the VM just refuses to start. Now, a lot of tutorials are going to tell you to disable random Windows settings or paste weird commands into CMD, but in this situation, none of that is actually necessary because the real issue is the missing VBox driver itself. So the easiest and honestly safest fix is just repairing VirtualBox because it automatically restores all the missing kernel drivers and services for you without deleting your virtual machines. And don't worry, because your VMs are still safe, your Ubuntu Kali, Windows XP, all your files and settings should still be there. So what you want to do is go to the official VirtualBox website, download the latest version, and then run the installer. If you see a repair option, you can use that. Otherwise, just reinstall it normally over the current version. It's not going to wipe your virtual machines. Once the installation finishes, just open VirtualBox again. And yeah, the UI might look a little different because of the newer version, but everything is basically still the same. And as you can see, all my previous virtual machines are still here. So let's launch Ubuntu again, and boom, there you go. No more error, and the VM starts perfectly fine now. So yeah, if your VirtualBox kernel driver gets corrupted or goes missing, this is probably the fastest fix.